Hello, welcome to my channel, Lisa Hutchison LMHC. This is where I love to mix my psychological expertise and my spiritual channeling abilities. Today I'm here to talk to you about the full moon, which will occur in Scorpio on May 12th, 12:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The message on this card is it's time to release negativity. Full moons are a time to surrender and release. We want to let go of what blocks our personal development goals. So this can be physically through getting rid of clutter in the house, emotionally by letting go of anger or jealousy, or it could be more spiritual. You may want to do an energetic clearing to release energies. So Scorpio is the sign of the scorpion, which is on the card here, and is a water sign. Scorpio rules beginnings and endings. Letting go of grudges and drama during this moon will be helpful for everyone. So the message is it's time to release negativity. So just let it all go. You may encounter your dark side in one way or another with this moon. So this just means you may see others' dark sides as well. Nothing to worry about here. We all have a light and a dark side, nothing to fear. But if the more aware you are of it, the better you are to manage. So just be aware and practice your boundaries because other people may not be. Let go of paranoia and worry. If you find yourself worrying, use some anxiety management techniques such as deep breathing, distraction, or focusing on gratitude. Remember, most of what we worry about never happens. So a relationship may end during this full moon, but release the negativity. That's what the card says here. So perhaps do a ritual. You may write out what's bothering you and then release it by safely ripping it up. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and focus on the gifts, the lessons you have learned from your relationships. Are you more stronger? Are you empowered? Did you learn to trust your gut instincts more? On the plus side, there can be a lot of magic with the Scorpio full moon, and your sex life may improve. Scorpio is about beginnings and endings. So you may be open more to messages from deceased loved ones and relatives, those on the other side. You may connect more with your angels and your guides during this moon. So this is a healing moon, no matter what. It's just how you channel the energies is what's going to be important. So write down your dreams during a full moon, pay attention to synchronicity, and listen deep within. So let's pick some cards to see what we can focus on during this full moon in Scorpio. This may resonate with you more if you have a birthday in Taurus or Scorpio, but all empaths, no matter what, can just be affected because we're sensitive to changes and shifts in energy. All right, let's see how we can first take care of ourselves. What can we most do for self-care during this full moon in Scorpio? Connection. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. So make sure you're connecting with someone who means something to you during this full moon. That can be very important. And if that person's on the other side, you can pray to them as well. Mermaids and dolphins. Let's see what guidance can be offered through this deck from our higher power, our spirits, our angels. They're always speaking through us. Okay. Self-employment. Interesting. You are born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So if you have your own business, this is a lucky card for you. And connection, maybe you're making some business connections here, something that will help you. Or it could even be a creative type of activity. Perhaps you like to paint, you like to write poetry, and now you will take the steps to monetize this. Okay, let's see how we can empower ourselves for this full moon in Scorpio. Quiet your mind. Ooh, overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few breaths and let yourself be for a while. So yeah, if you find that you're obsessing, because that could happen during a Scorpio full moon, if you find you're obsessing about a problem or worrying too much, this is the time to get back to your breathing, focus on relaxation, maybe write in your journal. That may help you come to some understanding of what is going on in your life right now. All right, one more card here. Identify your emotional triggers. We absorb the emotions of others that remain unhealed in ourselves. Notice your triggers such as anger and fear and gently begin to heal them. Now, some of these triggers for the Scorpio moon could be jealousy, it could be anger. Let's see, did I write any of these down here? Well, if I didn't, then we're not meant to really know about those. But definitely jealousy and anger, obsessions. These are some kind of the dark side of the moon, so to speak. So when you are identifying them, identify and release, and then quiet your mind. Okay, let's see. See what we can surrender during this moon in Scorpio. Surrender fear. Let go of fearful stories you tell yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions. So we want to surrender the fear, surrender the anger. So there's going to be some people call these negativities, but I really don't call anger and fear negativity. They're emotions, and we can learn from our emotions. So we can learn from our fears. Sometimes our fears tell us where we need to go next, actually, and sometimes they warn us of where not to go. So it's always important to listen to our emotions and learn from them. Also, surrender worry. So definitely fear and worry here. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith. Spirit is guiding you always. All right, so to wrap up with this moon here, definitely let's release any obsessive thoughts, fear, worries. It's important to keep our mind tranquil as we can, and we can do that through meditation and mindfulness. Also, identify our emotional triggers, what kind of sets us off that other people do, but really what other people are doing is shining a light on where we need to heal within. So thank you so much for tuning in for this full moon in Scorpio. Enjoy the magic of this moon. And if you've resonated with this reading, give it a thumbs up down below. Until the next time, take as good care of yourself as you do others.